Peoria County is looking to add a tax referendum to pay for much-needed road repairs. The possible tax increase topping our news this half hour. County road staffers say $215 million are needed just to replace 35% of the most damaged roads. But they say the county only generates $5 million a year from motor fuel and property taxes. Officials say that money all goes toward road maintenance and snow plowing.
Whatever we don't spend, we bank that and save it up for a big project and then go and do the big project. Well, we've got big projects now that we'll never be able to pay for using that methodology, so we've got to find a new way to do business.
There were no votes taken on the matter at Monday's county board meeting. Staffers were asked to do further research on voter support for a sales tax on a future ballot.
In other news, a Chillicothe teen is sentenced to more than 2 years probation for her role in a deadly crash. 19-year-old Sarah Knorr pleaded guilty to reckless homicide as part of a plea deal in Peoria County Court. As part of her sentence, Knorr must also give a presentation at a school about unsafe driving at least once a month during her probation. Knorr was the driver in a December 2014 crash in Detweiler Park that killed 17-year-old Danielle Smith and injured 6 other teens. Police say Knorr's vehicle was heading downhill when it struck a curb and rolled multiple times. Now a follow-up to a story that captured nationwide attention. Chicago police say they know who killed a 9-year-old boy last year. Police say 22-year-old Dwight Boondowdy, who has been in custody since November on an unrelated charge, killed 9-year-old Tyshawn Lee last November. Authorities say Lee was lured from a playground into an alley where he was repeatedly shot. Police believe Lee was killed because his father is a member of a rival gang. Another man faces first-degree murder charges in connection with Lee's death. Police say a third suspect, 22-year-old Kevin Edwards, remains on the loose.
Now to our continuing coverage of the state of Illinois' budget crisis, and a county health department in central Illinois will close one of its offices because of the state's ongoing budget crisis. The Mattoon Journal-Gazette reports that the Coles County Health Department plans to close its Mattoon office today. The department's main office in Charleston will remain open. Administrators say the department is owed nearly $170,000 by the state, primarily from the Illinois Department of Public Health.
Now to political news and our Decision 2016 coverage. Former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg will not run for president. He said he was considering an independent bid for the presidency early last month. But in the Bloomberg View Monday, Bloomberg said, quote, "It is clear to me that if I entered the race, I could not win." He went on to say he does not believe he can get the 270 Electoral College votes required to be president. The next 4 states go to vote today in the 2016 presidential primary election. Hawaii will host the Republican caucus and Idaho will host its Republican primary vote. Both Republicans and Democrats will take to the voting booths in Michigan and Mississippi. According to the latest NBC polls, businessman Donald Trump is leading the Republican race in those states, and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton is leading the Democratic race in Michigan and Mississippi as well. Despite today's primaries, some candidates are already focusing on Illinois. Former President Bill Clinton will be in Chicago today campaigning for his wife. He's expected to tell voters why his wife should be the nominee and to vote early. Ted Cruz's wife Heidi will also be in Illinois today campaigning for her husband. She'll be in Bloomington tonight for a meet and greet. Republican John Kasich is scheduled to be in Chicago for a rally tomorrow, while Donald Trump will hold a campaign event at the University of Illinois Chicago Friday night.
Peoria is wanting to sell 2 homes rather than demolish them. The city of Peoria is hoping to rehabilitate 2 city-owned houses through requests for proposals. The first home is at 2021 West Hamilton Place. The other one is 1219 East Melbourne Avenue. Both properties will be demolished if no bids are made.
The typical demolition is about $10,000, so by putting these back on the tax rolls, we're essentially saving the city $10,000 plus whatever the purchase price of the property is.
And you can check out the homes this Friday and next Tuesday. For more information, you can go to our website, cinewsnow.com.
Now to our Twin Cities coverage. There will be a change in management at the U.S. Cellular Coliseum in Bloomington. The president of Central Illinois Arena Management announced Monday that the company will stop overseeing the Coliseum after the contract expires on April 1st. In a statement, the management team says, quote, after many meetings, it is clear that the city's view and concept of its relationship with the management company significantly differs from ours. City officials say the move will not affect upcoming events at the Coliseum.
Still to come on News 25 today, we'll have your morning business.
And I'll have another check of your weather first forecast. A live look outdoors right now from our Road Watch camera network, and you can see traffic on the McCluggage Bridge moving along nicely and light at this hour. No need for your wipers just yet. That'll change though later today.
You're watching your home team in the morning with Gary Moore, Gina Morse, and Matty Heidenreich's Weather First Forecast. This is News 25 today.